Hello and welcome back to Kent Tonight live on KMTV. Now, from the new Avatar film to a brand new quiz, of course it's Thursday. Chris Deasy joins me in the studio now ahead of a new episode of Kent Film Club, as always on a Thursday. How are you, Chris?
I'm all right, yeah.
Good.
Looking forward, I think, to the quiz. I'm not so sure.
Oh, maybe. We'll see how well you do. Firstly, tell me, what have you been watching recently?
Well, I did see, because I was in West Wales last week, so a bit of a nostalgia fest. I saw I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I saw the original. I must confess, it didn't make a huge impression because it came out at the same time as Scream, and you had all those films like Urban Legend. But there's a few very good lines in there about nostalgia and going back to the past and whether we can paper over the things that happen. So it's kind of like the sort of film where it deals with all the sort of themes that interest me, but some of them are a bit more surface level, but some good horror tropes. But it was the sort of film, I watched it in Swansea at the seaside, and it's a very seaside set film. So it's the sort of film that in the summer holidays, it feels like a good thing to go and watch. Whereas there's another horror film out with Sally Hawkins that's out at the moment called Bring Her Back, set in South Australia, and that really is eerie. And that goes, that's a proper 18-rated horror movie, and it goes everywhere where you think, most horror films don't dare to go.
Okay, well, something else that you weren't too keen on, shall we say, the newest Avatar film. So explain to us why you're perhaps not the biggest fan out there.
Well, I would say, and I'll say this very carefully, but when you're watching a screensaver go around on your computer sometimes, it did feel a bit like watching that for 3 hours. Now, when I saw Avatar, I wasn't bored. It kind of just washed over me. I couldn't quite work out why that was, because there was that big thing with the first Avatar film when James Cameron's former wife was up and he'd won the Oscar that year when he was up for Avatar, and then it did kind of feel at the time that there's two different, very different styles of filmmaking, and I think Avatar is a very ambitious film from the director of Terminator and Titanic, and I do think that this takes us into really sort of good postmodern territory, but in a way it felt like it was going somewhere, and the journey is still continuing, as we see with the third film that's due out in December. If
it hasn't quite had the impact, the films after that first one, because I remember when it came out, it was a huge film. Everybody liked it or loathed it, but it was a huge film on the big screen, and everybody was talking about it. Do you think now it's lost perhaps that magic that it did have for some people? Well,
in a way, it's back to what I said about I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's what happens with sequels, or what happens when you try to bring something back. Do you just replicate the original formula on the grounds that it's worked before? But as you rightly say, 15 or so years ago, in a way, there are new generations who need to be given something a bit more exciting, while also ensuring that the original audience are kept on board.
Well, speaking of Avatar, we've put together an elements-based quiz. Okay, you obviously know the 4 elements. We don't need to go through that bit. I won't quiz you on those. But the first topic is wind-based films. So they either have a strong theme in there or wind in the name. All right, we'll start with the first one. I'm going to give you some details and you'll tell me the film. Directed by Victor Fleming, this film was the first film to receive more than 10 Academy Award nominations.
Wizard of Oz?
No, this one's another guess.
Oh, because Victor Fleming did that in 1939, although he wasn't the only director. Yeah, go on.
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, okay, so from the same year. Okay.
Yeah, Gone with the Wind. Okay, remember what you just said, though. That might be coming up. Directed by Hayao Miyazaki. He wrote the manga, which was then adapted into this film with the word wind in it.
Oh, well, not The Wind That Shakes the Barley. No.
No, another try?
Oh, it sounds... Yeah, go on.
The Wind Rises.
Oh, okay, right.
Have you
seen
that?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we found a film that Chris hasn't seen.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I'll go and buy it.
Next one. Yeah. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan, this movie, adapted from the animated series, was very poorly received, actually. It got 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, 3.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, I know what you mean, and I know the film set in and water.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last... Silence.
Oh, the last... See, I didn't see it because it got the most terrible reviews. Yeah. See, I saw that it's the diminishing returns because his second film, Unbreakable, and then the one after that, Signs, they all sort of well received in the village, and then it got to the point when it was just a parody of itself.
Well, The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay. As you can see, yeah, well.
Okay. Last one, directed by Victor Fleming, a classic fantasy film, 1939.
Yeah, well,
Tornado.
that was the same year as Gone with the Wind, so yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz is correct. Okay, water-based films now. Strong water theme. Directed by Steven Spielberg, this film was nominated for 4 Oscars, won 3 of them, with the iconic score carrying its success. What film is that?
Well,
Water.
Jaws.
Jaws it is. It is Jaws.
1975.
There we go. Directed by James Cameron, the film won 11 Academy Awards. It's based on a true story that took part out at sea.
Titanic.
Titanic. That's what we should start
water
with
is clearly the right element for me, isn't it?
Yeah, what does this say? I don't know.
Yeah.
Where does this align you? Directed by Robert Zemeckis. I do apologise for all my pronounces. It features a very famous volleyballer named Wilson.
Oh, so Robert Zemeckis, who... Castaway. Tom Hanks,
Castaway,
yes.
it is Castaway. All right, finally, as we are running out of time very quickly, fire-based films. Directed by Francis Lawrence, it's part of a 5-part film series and features a flaming dress and a chariot in a dystopian world.
Oh, has it got fire in the title?
No. Yes.
Oh.
It's not this, ignore
No,
what's
okay.
going on behind you.
You may have to give this to me.
Catching Fire, what's the first part?
Oh.
That's the
Catching Fire.
Katniss,
No.
Everdeen,
You see, I thought I knew every film.
The Hunger Games.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm totally on the... OK, I was on the wrong track. Got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll finish with, Chris, tell me in a few words one of your favourite Kent Film Club memories.
Well, I have to say the one with you, obviously. And what I remember was you were picking films of a sort of like good psychological nature.
Yeah.
And I always find it really exciting. You know, the journalists who pick films that, you know, belong in a different sort of category altogether. I love that sort of interplay, like, where's this going to go?
I did feel quite the pressure when I was picking my films as a journalist, as you say, that I feel like I have to have something really intellectual. But
No.
Chris, thank you very,
Amazing,
very
and
much.
thank you,
It's
Abby.
been absolutely a pleasure to speak with you every Thursday. Thank
Pleasure.
you. All right, now let's take a very quick look at the weather.